Hi guys, and thank you for joining me again on my channel. I've had a lot of questions this last month from new subscribers, which is great to see, asking me how much you can make from a website. Now, this is a very, very open question, and it covers so many points and so many topics around this. It's very difficult to actually give you a definitive answer. However, I actually can show you some new plans I've got for a big website coming up. Now, this is going to be kind of my dream site. It's going to be a mega site. There's a lot of money and a lot of investment going to go into this website, but also the return on my investment could be huge. So I thought to answer that question, how much can a website make? I'd run you through my business plan for this new website, which will give you an insight into some of the numbers and the possibilities from a niche website. Now, granted, this is going to be a large website and it's probably not going to be something many people can get to right at this point, but after certainly creating 2 or 3 smaller websites, then you start to get some revenue coming in. You can then reinvest that money back into a website that has potential to be huge. And this is the point I'm at right now. I've got a few websites on the go which are all bringing in income, all have the possibility to grow and be quite large sites, certainly could earn multiple thousands of dollars each per website, but I'm thinking about investing a lot of that money into one mega site. Now, a lot of people, gurus and affiliate marketers, and even people like myself will say you should always niche down and go for a smaller website. So why am I going for a big mega website? Well, that's for a number of reasons. The first reason is because over the last couple of years, I've seen a trending pattern with Google changing their algorithms and things and leaning more towards a general mixture website. So a general website where you can actually start to rank various keywords that are not too specific to one actual topic. So for instance, if it was sports and you focused on American football, you could only in the past rank American football articles on that type of website. Well, now it's much easier to rank multiple sports on a website. So rather than just focusing on one individual sport, you can now rank for various types of football. So it could be American football, Irish football, English football, all the different types, and even branching out into other types of sport, totally different to football. So there's a big opportunity at the moment to create what I call a multi-site. So a website that actually covers a lot of different topics. Now, there are some niches and some topics I still would avoid. So medical websites, I would still avoid. Health and fitness, personally, it's not my thing, so I would avoid that as well. So there is still a lot of niches that are a lot harder to rank, and certainly ones that I wouldn't go into, but multi-website niches are now something that I'm definitely considering. Now, I'm not going to shy away from the smaller niche websites. There's certainly a marketplace for them, and I would love to have a portfolio of 20, 30 small niche websites, all making a couple of $1,000s each. Who wouldn't? That's still a possibility, and that's still the easiest way to make money in affiliate marketing right at this moment, is make a small, narrowed down niche and totally go after that sector, totally go after that niche and own and have some authority around that product or that niche. So that's still my advice to you in 2020, 2021. Certainly keep focusing on them smaller niche websites, but as you start to make some money and you start to get some experience, certainly consider branching out into a bigger multi-website. So that's at the point where I am right now. I'm a few years down the line now, got some experience, got a little bit of money from some of the websites that I've made, and I want to reinvest that and use my money and my experience that I've gained over the last 4 years to create a big, mega multi-website. So as always, I thought I'd bring you along on my journey. I'm going to show you my business plan. This is only a first rough draft business plan, but as I was writing it, I just thought, this would be really interesting information for you guys to see and see what is actually possible and see what investment you can get and the return of investment for your money and your time if you went after a big mega website. So let's head over to the computer now and let me break it down for you piece by piece and hopefully give you some inspiration to show you what you can achieve and go towards in the next few years from affiliate marketing and niche websites.
Okay, so let me run you through my business plan. This is the early stages of this business plan, so it's just to give you guys a rough idea of what's actually possible with a website once you get a little bit more established and a little bit more experience. So this niche is a very broad niche. As I said before, I'm not going to release or reveal the niche, but it is a very, very broad niche. It covers 435 topics within this niche, and my aim is for each topic initially to have 5 low competition keywords and 5 articles written for each one of those niches. Then I'll have a 30-second video within each category. So for the 5 articles for each category, there'll be one video that is embedded across each one of those 5 pieces of content. Now that's to target ads, which is going to be my main focus for this site. So this is a site I'm trying to branch away from Amazon and any affiliate sales. So 99% of the traffic and 99% of the monetization will be through ads. Hopefully initially with Ezoic and then possibly moving on to Mediavine. Now the reason for the video is because Mediavine and AdThrive are quite heavily monetizing videos now. So if you can embed a video that's relevant to that topic, so if I can have a video that is relevant to each one of those topics, your earnings that you'll be paid for that video showing, because they will place ads on that video, is huge. The RPM that's offered for video content, ads on video content, is a lot more than embed article content. So it's around 25% more. So it's certainly worth going after these videos, even though they are quite time consuming to make. They are certainly worth it. It's evergreen content. You put them on there, you forget about them, they're done forever. I'm also going to place one affiliate link, and that will be to a course or a high ticket item within each post. So 435 topics, 5 articles for each topic. You can see the amount of affiliate links that will be in there, but literally there's just going to be one link per page, and it's only going to be placed in that content if it's a high affiliate earning link. I'm not going after any $9.99 products or anything like that anymore. These are all going to be high ticket items. The content itself will just simply have one image as a header, and it'll have one image within the content, and then there'll be a large Pinterest campaign, so it'll have one Pinterest pin per article. So the targets and objectives, first of all let's talk about content. 500 articles within the first 6 months, of which I'm going to write 250 a year, and then the rest of it will be delegated out to my content writers. And then 50 30-second videos embedded across the articles for ad revenue, and that's a total 2,175 articles will be on the site within the first 2 years. Then we're going to double up on the content after 24 months, right up to year 4, which is what I'm basing this project on. This is a 4-year project, so we could end up with around 45,000 articles on the website after year 4. Now traffic, what do we expect from that? So I expect to see around 10,000 page views within the first 6 months, after 6 months, so from day 1 to 6 months, I would expect to see about 10,000 page views at that point, and then 50,000 page views at around month 9, 100,000 page views around month 12 to month 14, 500,000 page views after 2 years, and the target is 1 million page views within year 3 and increasing up to year 4, and that number could be even a lot higher, but those are the initial goals, looking on the lowest worst case scenario. So monetization, how are we going to make our money from this website? Well, it's primarily going to be from ads, which is Ezoic to start with, as soon as we hit 10,000 page views, which we expect that to be at month 6, and then Mediavine at 50,000 page views, which we expect that to be around month 9 to be able to enroll onto Mediavine. Now, I can't stick with Ezoic, but Mediavine, I just have a really good working relationship with Mediavine. Got some other sites with them, and I really love their community and the close-knit kind of family that you have with Mediavine. So I'm really liking their experience with Mediavine, and I'm going to try and stick with those. Affiliates, we're going to use Udemy courses, which will be 20% commission, and high ticket items only. So no product will be going on any blogs unless it's $50 or over, or if it's a private affiliate deal, a higher paying affiliate commission. So only affiliate commissions that are 5% and above, and hopefully aiming to try and get some 10-15% commission products on there. However, the focus is 99% is going to be traffic with a very small amount of affiliate deals. So let's talk about how we're going to build this website. What does the team look like? Well, I have 6 content writers which are all fully trained. They've all worked on previous websites. They know my style, they know my format, and we have a really good procedure in place. So they're able to produce a large amount of content. So the writers are all good. We're all ready to go with those. So I'd like one content VA, which I already have, and again, is trained and working on my current websites. I need one Pinterest VA because it's going to be quite heavily focused on Pinterest, and again, I've already got that Pinterest VA. She's a lady over in Canada and works really well on some of my other websites, so I'm going to continue working with her. And then I need a proofreader, which will be myself and a good friend of mine, who randomly check the content. We're not going to be able to check all the content because my writers are going to be working directly on the website and they're going to be publishing it, and then I'm going to randomly go in and spot check some of their work. Then I'm going to need a video editor, which I've just hired and I'm training and coaching at the moment through Fiverr. Yes, you can actually get some good people through there, but it does take a lot of searching around. And we only need around 30 to 50 videos producing. So those will be made over the next 6 months, and I'm going to randomly do kind of one video a week, put them into a file. Then when we hit the 50,000 page view mark and we can get monetized through ads, through Mediavine, that's when those videos will be needed and we'll have them to hand, ready to go. So how's the website going to operate on a day-to-day basis with such a large website? Well, the keyword research is already done, 2,175 to find, which I'm well on my way to doing that. So each article will have its own specific keyword within a sub-niche. Remember, 435 sub-niches, and each one of those pieces of content will be optimized with a low competition keyword. So that's underway, and will probably take another month or so to get fully finalised. Then going to use ClickUp to organise all the jobs, so all the writers will have a spreadsheet within ClickUp. If you've not seen that, Google it, YouTube it, have a look. It's a great piece of software that you can use to organise a large number of employees or colleagues or writers in our case, and it's really going to be good for organising all the work. So all the writers will be working directly on WordPress, and each one of those writers will have the ability to publish their content when done. Like I said, then we will go in and randomly spot check some of their work. But remember, these are 6 writers that I've trained up and already believe in and use and trust. So I know the quality of their work is already very good. The content VA will then format, add the images and any links that need adding. She has access to my Adobe stock images account, so she can get some licensed free images. I have the pro plan, so there's around 100 images a month we can use on there, so she will add those and format the articles. The VA will also add one affiliate link. They have secondary access to my Amazon account, so they will be able to choose relevant products. Like I said, we're only going to put one high ticket item in there, and if we can't find an Amazon high ticket item, it will be a course or something we can promote that's a high ticket returning product. So we want something that's going to make us $30, $40, $50 per sale. As mentioned before then, myself and the proofreader will randomly spot check their quality, both of the writers and the VAs. All the videos will then be added to Mediavine dashboard once they hit 50,000 page views. Once they're embedded in the content, that will automatically generate a higher ad revenue. So our writers will be paid every 14 days. They're free to produce as much content as they can. The spreadsheet will have hundreds of articles, and it's up to them to work through it. They do work at quite a fast rate, and they charge us 3 cents per word, which is standard across all my 6 writers, and I will reward them for success. As soon as we get some good ROI on the site, I'm quite happy to actually increase that if they can churn out the quality and the content that we need. The VAs are all paid monthly. It's a set fee. I'm currently paying them, and that will not change. That will continue. Okay, so as you can see, this is a really big investment. It's taken me 4 years to get to the point where I can actually launch a website of this site. So what are we looking at in terms of investment? So I'm predicting the total content investment over 4 years will be around $49,000 to $50,000. The VA cost will be around $2,500 to $3,000 in the first 2 years, and then after that, that will reduce and slowly come down as the amount of content slowly comes down and we hit that peak level that we need for the website. The Pinterest will be over 24 months. We're going to run a high, heavily targeted campaign for 24 months, and after that we'll reduce it and let natural organic traffic take over. That should be a cost of around $2,500. Videos are going to cost us around $2,000 for the initial setup for around 30 to 40 30-second videos. Once they're completed and being uploaded, we never have to touch those, we don't have to change them. That cost will then no longer be needed, so this is just an initial setup cost. Hosting and plugins will be an ongoing fee, and we're looking at around $2,000 per year for a decent hosting plan and all the plugins that we need to successfully run this. The lowest amount of plugins, the better. So we will run this website very lean and very clean, but the hosting will need to be very superior to run a website this size. So we're looking at a total investment around $58,000 over a course of 4 years. So what's the return of investment? So what's the ROI? What am I going to get for my money for investing $50,000? Well, let's go off the lowest possible outcome. So let's go off an RPM. That's the earnings per 1,000 views on my advertisements that will be running on this site. Let's go with $10, which is a very low amount. On average, I'm seeing around $15 to $20, but let's give you some examples on $10. So from month 0 to 6, we can expect to earn around $100 to $500 through a combination of ads and affiliate sales. Month 6 to 9, I'd expect to see around $650 to $900 per month, again through ads and affiliate sales, with an average page view of around 30 to 40,000 page views a month. So month 9 to 12, I would expect to see an income of around $1,300 a month, and that would be on an average of around 80 to 100,000 page views. So total year 1 income that we will get back after our initial investment will be around $6,500. Now people often get this part confused. They all often think, well, you've invested such a lot of money and I've only gained $6,500 back, so I've probably made an initial loss. But don't forget, you have a site then that is earning $1,300 a month. So at the end of year 1, this site will already have a value of around $31,000, which is a multiple of 24 times the monthly income. Now that's the sort of value you can sell a site for at a very low multiple. So how websites are sold is usually on a multiple of your monthly earnings. So if your website's earning $1,000, then the lowest you should receive if you sold that website would be $24,000, going up to around 31 times, which would obviously then increase it significantly. So don't just look at the return on your ads and affiliate, also look at the value of the website that you have after year 1. So let's move on to year 2 and 3. This is where the numbers get really exciting. So again, going off a really low RPM of $10. So month 12 to 18, I would expect the website to be earning around $3,000 a month through ads and affiliate. Month 18 to 24, so at the end of 2 years, I would expect it to be doing $5,000 a month, and again that is with ads and affiliate sales with an average of around 500,000 page views a month. And then month 24 to 48, so at the end of year 4, I would expect this website to be making, on a minimum, this is the lowest numbers, of around $8,000 a month, and that would be around 750 to 800,000 page views a month. So if you look at the yearly earnings on that, so in year 2 and year 3, we'll have a total income of around $240,000. Add that again, obviously, to year 1, which was $6,500, and as you can see, at the end of year 3, we'll be looking at about $250,000 return for your initial investment. So remember, the site value then in year 2, we'd expect the site to be worth around $120,000 if we sell it, and after year 3, I would expect the site to be worth $192,000 at the end of year 3. Again, going on a 24 multiple of the lowest earnings, which as you can see was $8,000 predicted. So $8,000 times 24 gives us our site value. So let's take a look at the investment versus the income. So again, these are all based on the lowest revenues and the lowest sales forecast. So total investment year 1, $10,500 will be going in there, minus the revenue we earned, $6,500, remember. So we're looking at a loss in year 1 of around $4,000. The total investment overall in the site will be about $55,000 spread across the 4 years. But remember, the total income coming in through the 4 years is going to be around 250,000. So a total profit that we can expect to see on the lowest forecast is around $187,950 profit. Plus, we then have a site with a value of 192,000. So sell the site at year 4. What we're looking at? Well, we'll be looking at a total profit before tax of around $321,450. Break that down per year, we're looking at about an $80,000 a year profit. Not too bad, but obviously a huge initial investment to get to these kind of numbers. Okay, so now let's dream a little bit. Let's have a look at some of the biggest numbers. Now, the biggest numbers are obviously in the wind. They could be anything. They could be absolutely huge. It could be $1 million site. Who knows? But let's say we hit the biggest targets predicted. So let's say we have a really good RPM, return on our ads, of around $15, and we hit some really good affiliate sales. Well, again, we could have an income in year 1 around $10,000 instead of the $6,000, and a total income overall over the 4 years around $372,000, and a total investment of $58,500. So going on a good outcome, and this is not far-fetched, this is not unrealistic. We could certainly have an income around $314 over a 4-year period. The site would then be worth $372,000, going on that multiple of the highest income, monthly income, times it by 31, which would be the highest multiple we could probably sell this site at. So we're looking at an ROI of around $686,000. So that's around $171,000 a year profit before tax. So as you can see, a huge amount of investment, but also a huge amount of return. Now, like I said, this is one of my dream websites. This is my ultimate goal, to have a website of this size, and it's taken me 4 years to get to the point where I can plan this and have the income that I've made through my other websites to reinvest back into this. So I hope this is an inspiration. I hope it doesn't scare you off. Don't look at these figures and think you'll never get there. You will. I never thought 4 years ago that I would be doing a website of this size, and I am. So anything is possible, and I'm sure you guys can get to this. Baby steps, get that first website earning money, reinvest it, get your next website started, and after a few websites and bringing in a lovely monthly income, you can look at having a website of this size and this caliber.
So there you go. I hope you found that inspirational. I don't want to put you off affiliate marketing thinking that the numbers are too big and out of your league. I started with, one blog, one article at a time, slowly crept up until about a year into it. I was then making a few $100s, reinvested that, made site number 2, invested a couple of $100s in that, and so forth, and it just snowballs. And that's certainly what I recommend you to do. Start with some small niche sites, get some success, get some money, get some experience more than anything, then move on to a bigger and better website, and eventually you'll get the affiliate marketing bug and you'll want to create something really big and really spectacular. And that's what I'm going to try and do with this website. And again, I'm going to bring you along on my journey. I won't reveal the domain name. There's a lot of money and investment going to go into that, and that would be silly to give that domain name away. But I will certainly bring you the facts and figures and show you some of the successes and hopefully not too many of the failures, and see how we get on over the next couple of years. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, then you can follow this journey along. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video with some more news about my new venture.